So what's up, guys? So welcome back. This is your boy Adamslink. How are you that day? Welcome to another crazy video. And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you guys are watching this video from. So let's discuss about some really trendy topic. Firstly, we're going to talk about Peter Obi and that alleged audio. You know, Peter Obi has finally decided to react on that audio. And also, one of the most trendy issues currently is an incident that happened in Delta State. A businessman, trader, and a husband and a father was killed by a Nigeria police officer because of 100 naira bribe. And so many other issues that we're going to be discussing in this video. So first, let's start with Peter Obi. Peter Obi said there is constant pressure on him to leave Nigeria. People are advising him, leave Nigeria. Something might happen to you. He said he's under pressure to leave Nigeria. You know, he's in court currently challenging the outcome of INEC, the outcome of the general election. And the way that I am seeing it, the way that I am seeing where all those things is going to, the way that I am seeing it, it seems like Peter Obi has really strong ground. Because if indeed is usually the same way, like what history have taught us in Nigeria, if it's the same complaint, the same court case that we have been seeing over the years after general election, I've never seen someone who won an election, the party, being this stressed before. So maybe, just maybe, Peter Obi has a really, really strong ground. Well, he said he's under pressure to leave Nigeria. And he also denied the popular audio, yes, daddy audio, between himself, allegedly, between himself and Bishop Oyedepo. Allegedly. Peter Obi denied it. So in his word, tweet that he sent out, he said, sorry, pardon me, I'm going to read this because it's extremely long. So listen, guys, he said, I continue to thank all Nigeria, especially the youth and the obedient, as they have remained focused on the core mission of new Nigeria that is possible even after the February 25th, 2023 presidential election. Before, during, and after the campaign, it is on record that I have maintained my commitment and focus on issue-based campaign about a Nigeria that is possible. A swift of emphasis from consumptions to production. A new Nigeria characterized by inclusion, justice, equity, fairness, and prosperity. I repeatedly stated that no one should vote for me based on tribe or religion, but rather on the assessment of character, competence, capacity, credibility, and compassion that can be trusted to create a new Nigeria. The present attempt by the APC as a party and the APC-led government through some government officials and agencies to divert our attention from our blatantly stolen mandate is unfortunate and sad. These have come and continue to manifest in different ways, such as the malicious accusation of the Minister of Information, Mr. Lai Mohammed, the circulation of a fake doctored audio call, and a pressure on me to leave the country. Let me tell you that the audio call being circulated is fake. And at no time throughout the campaign and now did I ever say, think, or even imply that the 2023 election is or was a religious war. The attempt to manipulate Nigeria is very sad and wicked. Our legal team have been instructed to take appropriate legal action against People's Gazette and others, while we call on all concerned Nigerians and the international community to implore the APC and the APC-led government to stop this nasty attack and my focus and commitment to lawful and peaceful retrieval, our mandate to secure and unite our nation. Take Nigeria from consumption to production, pull millions of Nigeria out of... Okay, I think I have to just end it there. It took so much our time, but it's really, really good we just point this out. The man said that audio tape is fake. He also said doctored. Fake. It's not from him. But honestly, the word that I can say, if you ask me, I'm a Muslim and I'm going to testify by what I see and what I saw and what I hear people saying. He honestly said that you shouldn't vote for him based on ethnicity or religion. He said that openly. That I can testify, being a Muslim, standing for the truth, that I can testify. And come on, man, as a human being, you should be able to testify. This is what I saw this man saying. Like, kuro kuro. Then he also said nobody should protest on his behalf. That don't worry. He's going to get whatever mandate through the court. So, anybody out there might say, oh, I'm a supporter of Peter Obi. Brother, wait till anybody no talk. Make I no see. I no go say it talker. You understand? The man saying that audio, now fake. You see and talk him. It's between himself and the Oyedepo, or the person who revealed the audio. If it's part of our communication system, you should come outside to say, okay, you know what? I revealed that audio and it's true. Or Oyedepo might just confirm it and say, yes, Peter Obi called me and said religious war. But let's talk about Showore. Showore said, Peter Obi, that big liar. Well, everybody have their own opinion on things, and Showore is not short from that. He said, how does a liar reply when he or she is told lie, lie, paint on fire? They simply say, I don't care, I can buy another pair. Peter Obi just completely lied about his phone call to Bishop Oyedepo, where went on seeking extraordinary help, even though his top aide include Otim Pat have all faced up. Revolution now. This is coming from a show, but the honest truth is that they should allow democracy should reign. Democracy the way that allow people to choose freely. Even if we make mistake, let us make that mistake. Don't be someone that they choose for us. Stop choosing for us. And let's go quickly over to Delta State. A young man meant his hand untimely. He never chose to leave his house in his red Benz Mercedes car to be shot by a police officer, all because of mere 100 naira bribe in Delta State. This man is happily married with kids. This man is a businessman, a trader. This man went out and he was stopped at the checkpoint, asked some questions, and something led to another thing, and someone opened fire on this man, a police officer, although the police officer has been arrested. And according to Delta State Governor, he said, that's Okowa, he said, I have directed the police to launch a thorough investigation into the alleged killing of Mr. Oyinka Ibe by a member of Stop and Search police team earlier today on Ogbolu Ile Road. The officer who allegedly fired the shot that killed Ibe has been arrested and is currently being detained at a police command headquarters in Asaba. At this time, I ask all citizens and residents to please remain calm and maintain sense of composure and restraint as we allow the police to conduct a thorough investigation so that the law can run its course. Finally, I express my heartfelt condolences to the family of the deceased and would like to reassure all the citizens and residents of Delta State that my administration remains committed to preserving the peace of our state. The man has been arrested, and they showed the back of the man's head. They never showed his face. And according to DSP Bright, said the alleged murder of one Oyinka Ibe, the police inspector has been identified, arrested, paraded, and detained. The command assured members of the public and the deceased family of justice. Investigation has commenced and he will be arraigned in court for prosecution. Well, people were so hungry yesterday, they had to bundle this man remain body to the police station, Delta State headquarters, seeking justice. Someone just received married, kids, police officer. This man, according to the picture I'm seeing, this man is like close to 50 years, close to his retirement. You just killed a young man. You just ended a young man's life, all because of 100 naira. You quantify a young man's life equals to 100 naira. Do you know how many 100 naira that is with me currently here? Here, we are acting as if all those things are something like, or it's unbelievable. It's something that is really happening in Nigeria. We go about every day and we bribe the police officer. Do not have to see if it's not true. 100 naira, police officers can decide to collect 20 naira from you. If that's the only last change you have. Just say a police, oh, I beg, I don't get money like this 20 naira. I say, give me like that, because they can use it to buy cigar. Not all police officers, though. I have moved around so many checkpoints and no police officers stop me. And if they stop me, they search and I go. They simply do not ask any other questions. But meanwhile, majority of them will say, after the stop and search, how far now? What you get for me now? And again, we have been advised to be polite with them, to ask them, okay, how you there now? You have to smile at a police officer, even if you are sad. Even if you are not in the mood to smile. As in Nigeria, you are advised to be polite to a police officer. Just smile for smiling's sake, so that everything will go smoothly for you. Then I have a really another issue that I want to touch. It's about a woman that was recently arrested. This woman allegedly waited for 10 years. Waited for 10 years to kill friend who snatched her boyfriend. And the lady was arrested for murder in Lagos. A woman waited for 10 good years. Plan your matter well. Just to kaput a friend who stole her boyfriend 10 years ago. This woman kept that grudge in her heart. Waited patiently to be able to carry out such act. According to the APC, they said, Anita said that she committed the act because the deceased snatched her boyfriend about 10 years ago. Occupants of the building were alerted by a shout for help from Ophili, one-room self-contained apartment at 1:20 p.m. on Sunday, March 26. They reportedly forced the door open only to discover Ophili tossing a knife into Okon's neck. Unfortunately, the victim, who was rushed to the General Hospital on Lagos Island, was confirmed dead after she has lost so much blood. One of the tenants of the building who spoke to the media said the landlord's daughter was one that heard the scream. She peeped through the window and saw a masked person stabbing a lady. She rushed and called her father, who alerted other tenants that forced the door open, only to discover that the masked person was Anita Ofili. The whole room was filled with blood. We discovered that the victim was still breathing. We had to tie Ofili's leg and hand to prevent her from escaping before the arrival of police. Ofili did not show any sign of remorse. She said she would explain to the police what happened. She claimed the lady in question was her friend and that her action was a revenge for what her friend did to her. Child! Fear people, my brothers and sisters. We waited for 10 good years. Trace this woman. Like, you kept her picture, you kept her number, noticing her. If she moves from this apartment to another, you notice, you discover. I believe that woman over the past 10 years, the disease may have moved moved between 3 apartments, and this woman kept notes, kept trace, kept everything. Like, okay, I'm waiting until she had the perfect time. She wore a mask. May fear people. So to end this video, check out the police officer who said he's going to detain a dog because the owner didn't have a license.
I go carry am go station. I know your office. You bad person, you know bad person. I just buy a nana for my I just buy am. No. Stop the bad person, but this dog never bad person. Dog they get license. If you don't get license, I go carry and go your office. I go come your office. I know your office. I go come your office. You go carry and go office. Why you guys laughing at me? I go carry and go from your office. Dog, they get permit. You understand? If you don't get them out, this dog is under arrest. I can arrest this dog to station. But you are claiming that the police
Well, that's a funny moment. If not me, I arrest the dog now. Carry the dog, go police station. But thank you guys for watching. Support again. Adamslink. Have a wonderful day. Stay blessed. Catch you next time.